What's up, everyone? My name is JP Perez, but a lot of y'all in the music industry already know me as DJ Hayes or Hayes. For the ones that don't know me, I've been in the music industry for about 10 years. I don't really DJ no more. I'm a studio owner. I own a studio in Miami called Mixmaster Studios, one of the most popular studios in the city. I'm not here today to talk about that. It's gonna be my first vlog, by the way, so y'all give me a break. I ain't really used to dealing with the camera all personal like this. I want to help artists and really anyone that wants to get in the music entertainment game, in the music industry. I think this video applies for any producer, music exec, DJ, you know, artist, like I said, anyone that just wants to be in the music entertainment game. I feel like my advice could help you guys. Kind of narrow it down to 3 rules, which I'll be going over it on the next vlogs. But the first rule number 1, is this game is not for the weak. You know, this game is cutthroat. You know, only the strong survive. So that's my first heads up for anyone trying to get in this game. Be ready for what it comes with. It's not friendly. It's not gonna be your friend. You know, there's a lot of people that are gonna lie to you and say yes when they really mean no. But, you know, you really gotta have a passion and love for this. So it's not for the weak, like I said. Only the strong are gonna survive in this music game. And everything's on relationships. You could call them friends if you want. Some of them are not friends. You gotta deal with people that you don't wanna deal with, but you gotta put up with them. The reason why I say this ain't for the weak is because there's a lot of artists that come into my studio and they don't do this full time. They do it part time. Some of them do it as a hobby. You know, some of them think things should be done for them. Some of them think that you just record in the studio, make music, and that's it. Like, it's a lot more to that than just making music as far as being an artist. You know, you got to build a character, an image, a brand, content. You know, it's a lot. You got to show face. You know, and nobody else could do it but you. Another reason I say it's not for the weak, I've had clients over here complain about going into certain clubs or going to this club by themselves, or this club's not gonna mess with them, or the DJ, oh, my homeboys are selling me out tonight. I was supposed to go to a club, the DJ's gonna play my record. My homeboys don't wanna go, I'm not going, fuck it. I was like, what do you mean you're not going? Like, you got to be willing to go in there and build a relationship, and you can't be scared, especially in your own city. You can't. Because imagine, you're going to get booked for a show somewhere in North Florida, North Carolina, Alabama, Atlanta, far away from home. So if you're not comfortable walking into a club in your own city, how are you going to be comfortable performing in a club in another city? You know, it just doesn't make sense. So these are little things that I've seen from people coming to record at my studio, or artists that I've managed and dealt with. So it's not everyone's cut for this. You know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, you know. You have to constantly be putting in work, like as far as social media, in the studio, on your YouTube, on everything. You have to know what's going on. You have to be working and staying relevant. You know, it's a lot of hours and no sleep. It's a lot of investment. You know, it's not easy, especially money-wise. It's not easy. You gotta be strong. You got to be patient. And those are the main things that I could tell you before you think about getting in this industry. You know, you got to sacrifice relationships, a job, a lot of things. You know, you could have a job, but sometimes you can't. Depends how hard you want to go behind it. You know, if you're willing to give it all, like I did at one point, you know, I quit my 9 to 5 and chased my dream, and I made it happen. This became my 9 to 5. So it's all on the person at the end of the day. So that's my definition of telling you guys this ain't for the weak. You know, if you're worried about sleeping and Netflix and chill and going home to your girlfriend at the end of the day, that ain't gonna cut it, man. It ain't. You know, Ain't nothing overnight gonna happen. It's like a small percentage that does happen like that, and they don't last long. If you wanna last long in this, you gotta put in a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of discipline and sacrifices. It's not a game. You know, your life is on the line sometimes in these places where you go to. So think twice before you want to enter this game. You know, you got to be ready for it. You got to be ready for everything that comes, and you can't be having emotional trips or ego trips or none of that. Like animosity, like all that out the door. You know, there's no time for that. Everyone's in competition with everybody. Everyone's the best. You know, you just got to let your work speak for itself, you know. Actions speak louder than words. So, really, you could do a lot with your actions, you know. And I'm not going to say it's a race, but there's a lot of competition. So you got to keep up. You know, you can't do something and get a lot of shine and engagement from it and then take a break for 2 weeks or something like that. Like, nah, it don't work. Every week you got to keep engagement. You got to stay relevant. Stay something going. You know, throughout these next vlogs, I'm gonna help y'all. I'm thinking, I guess y'all leave comments under the video, but I'm gonna put up an email soon where y'all could send questions. You could send questions. I mean, you could ask questions on the comments. Like I said, it's my first vlog. I'm not used to this, so I'm gonna find a way for y'all to submit some questions so I could talk about it on the next vlogs. But that's rule number 1. We'll go to new rule number 2 and 3 on the next vlogs. But, you know, focus on what I told you. You know, think twice before you want to enter this, you know. Don't do it for the money, do it for the love of this, too. Remember that. The money gonna come, but there ain't gonna be no money in the beginning. And just about everyone will tell you that, you know. It's a lot about who you know in this game, you know. It'll help you skip the line a little bit, you know. Relationships, you gotta focus on that. And communication. A lot of times all these artists have animosity or say this guy don't fuck with me or this guy don't do this. There's no communication. Like, you may be thinking something in your mind, but you haven't even told him. How's he supposed to fucking read your mind? Like, the communication. You gotta let everything be known. I've met DJs and we've actually, you know, traded information, sent records back and forth. He's premiered the record in clubs, but there was really no communication other than emails and like, okay, but you have to call them in, have a sit down, introduce yourself. Yo, this is our plan. You really mess with our music. We want to play this much. How can we help you? Oh, you're doing it for free, but we want to help you play it even more. Can we pay for the gas, the Uber, your food, whatever? Like, you got to build a relationship, you know? It's more than just giving the DJ your record, telling him to play it, get his number, and never call in. You know, you got to keep in touch with these people. So you got to focus on things like that. And, that's pretty much it. Like I said, if y'all got questions, y'all ask the questions y'all gotta ask. Y'all wanna know more about me, I'm gonna put my Instagram on there, Mix Masters. In the video, I'm gonna give you a little tour of the studio as well. But any questions y'all got, y'all let me know what's up.